Hi third graders, today we are going to be using our tangram pieces that we cut yesterday, and we are going to be creating different polygons out of our tangrams. Now typically when you're doing a tangram puzzle, you use all 7 pieces and they cannot overlap. But today we're going to have a little different spin on using tangrams, and we're only going to use 2 pieces. So for our first puzzle, we're going to be making a square. Now the first rule one of the rules still applies where you can't let any overlap, okay? So I'm going to be using my 7 pieces, looking at them and choosing 2 of them to make a square. So I'm going to show you the first one, then I want you to pause and try and create another way to make a square using different pieces. Okay, so first way. I see A and B, and I'm going to turn them, and I'm going to create a square using A and B. Okay, as you can see, all 4 sides are the same length, they're congruent, and I use 2 congruent right triangles to create a square. So in the box to the left of this video, you can write A and B. I'm going to draw it for you. I know it's hard to draw on the computer, so you can just write A and B, but this is what it really looked like, A and B, just like that. If you feel like playing with the tools and you want to insert a square and draw a line and insert a text box for A and B, you can, but that seems like a lot. You can also just type A and B in the square. Okay, now I want you to pause, and with the remaining pieces, I want to see if you can create another square using 2 of these pieces. Go ahead and pause and you try. Okay, hopefully you've given it a shot. I'm going to show you another way. You could have used, so we have A and B over here. You could have used D and E and slid them together to create another square. Now what I notice about that square is that it's not congruent, it's not the same size. It is the same shape, but they're different sizes. What we call when something is the same shape but a different size, we call that similar. Say similar. Similar, that's right. So we use E and D to make another square. All 4 sides are the same length. And if you wanted to insert a square and draw a line and write E and D, you could, but that again is a lot. Only if you really want to. You can just type E and D in the square, and that is how you make a square. Nice job.